You.
Assalamualaikum guys, this is Ashok Kumar, Department of English from BBSUL University of Layari, Karachi. We are conducting a research that was assigned by Ms. Mem Mumalsul Sailro, that's on psycholinguistics. We had given a topic that's towards the realization of psycholinguistic principles in ESL reading class. We are highly thankful, ma'am, for giving us opportunity to conduct our research on this very informative topic. We try best to do our research from different institutions, students, and try our best to give a fruitful result. Thank you.
You.
Assalamualaikum guys, this is Ashok Bar. I would like to ask you a question from Mr. Partap Rai. He belongs to Department of Accounting and Finance, Sakaraibi University. Mr. Partap Rai, please tell me, do you believe that reading in class play a role in learning English through psycholinguistic principles? That's all. Thank you.
Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. This is Partap Rai and I do belong to Tharpakar, and currently I am pursuing my BS Accounting Finance at Sakaraibi University. Yes, I do believe that the reading in class really play a vital role in learning any sort of language, right? Especially when we talk about the language English, then we can say that when we read in the class, then at that time we encounter with multiple new words, right? So when we encounter with any new word, at that time it clicks in our mind that we don't know the meaning of that word, right? At that moment we try to find out the meaning of that word, especially we go for different dictionary, we go for internet, and we go for Google, right? We get the different meanings, right? And when we get the different meaning of the same word, at that time we will see there are the different meanings of the same time at the same time of a single word, right? And there are the multiple contexts in that word shall be used, right? So it means that when we are reading, it means we are getting some new words, and we are getting some new words, it means we are also finding out some situations, some contexts where these words are used, right? So in this way we are also getting some sort of understanding, some sort of deep understanding of language too. So we can also say that.
First one, my name is Asan Das, BS English 10th bench, 6 semesters. I would like to the question from Mr. Hamaz. My question is that how the child learn the English language in reading class according to the principle of psycholinguistics.
For instance, you can play new games, word games. There are word games on mobile phones. You can also learn new words, like for example, there is a word that is so difficult to pronounce. So you just make syllables of that word and try to pronounce that. So this is another way of learning new words, and that includes in your reading. There are also some word games. There are Scrabbles, there are jumble words that helps you learn the diction, that helps you out in reading. So in a nutshell, that's concluding that yes, reading helps you learn new words, vocabularies, so thus helps you also learn the new language, that is English language. I'm Muhammad Amaz, majoring in BS English from Benazir Bhutto Shahid University. The question was that how reading can improve the English language in someone. Look, the reading can be so effective, and we say that through reading you can improve your writing also. It does not only help you learn English, it helps you learn English in an effective way. You can learn a new diction, new vocabulary, the way of grammar, the way of how to make sentences. Through reading, you are actually knowing some new stories, some new informations. You're getting new informations through reading. So when you read, you're actually learning new things in another language. So learning newer things in another language means you're learning that language specifically. So yes, reading does help learning English language in an effective way, in a more modern way. We can say that if you read, you can write. So if you write, you can speak, and from speaking you can this is the chain that's going on. So basically reading is one of the most important and the necessary part in learning English language.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Sariba, BS English 10 batch 6 semester. I would you like tell me Satar. Satar, would you please tell me about reading ESL class, how it is fruitful for a student?
Myself Abdul Sattar, student of BS English from Benazir Bhutto University. Thank you, Ariba, for asking question. Definitely, reading play a role for the learning. Here we take example when we read material, when we read the story, we pick the concept, we pick the structure from that material. That's also fruitful for us. For example, through reading, we pick ideas, pick vocabulary, pick the writer's point of view, and there are so many knowledge, so many material, so many ideas we pick from reading. So reading is the best source for the learning, best source. It is also fruitful source. So I conclude my topic is that without reading we can't learn any language systematically, grammatically, and accurately. Thank you.
Myself, Naran Sagar, from BS English, 6th semester, from Benazir Bhutto University, Karachi. Today I have given a project on the topic of psychological principles. So as we know that psycholinguistics principles are very important in the ESL, in the reading class. So I have conduct a survey on that topic. I have a student, he is also from a BS English student. So I asked some questions from that topic. So Mr. Revachan, how are you?
I am fine, thank you so much. My name is Revachan. I am from BBSUL Karachi. I am currently pursuing BS English degree from University Karachi. So
Okay. So my question is that, do you think that psychological principles are better for a teacher to teach second language in reading class? What's your views? Agree, disagree, neutral? What is your response about that topic?
yes, these are very important. See, if we don't know about the theme of any topic, if we don't know about the theme of any topic, or that what is the logic behind that topic, what will be that topic, what will be the picture of that topic, what we can the ideal picture of that topic, then how we know about that topic? If a teacher teaches the students reading a whole page, complete page, and students or teacher don't know about the what are the reasons behind it, what picture would be, what theme would be behind this, then how? So psychological principles are very important to understand these things. Psychological principles are those which bring about the knowledge about these things. So if we study about psycholinguistics principles, then we come to know how the theme of that topic, what will be the theme of that topic. So that's why I totally agree. And teachers should apply this psychological linguistics in their study, in the teaching process. So these are the important.
Okay, so thank you so much. You mean you are fully agreed?
Yes, of course I am fully agree.
Okay. So thank you so much, Mr. Revachan,
Thank you
for
so
your
much.
precious time. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Muhammad Usama, a student of BS English Literature and Linguistic batch and 6th semester. So I have a student of English Literature. So I will ask him a question. So first he will introduce himself. So man, introduce yourself. Your name, what is your name?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Alisher from batch 11,
Yes.
third semester.
Yes. So this is my psycholinguistic project. I have a question. So that how background or prior knowledge help us to comprehend or understand a written text. How background knowledge will help us to comprehend a written text. So this is my question.
First of all, for comprehend or understand any written text, I think written text.
Yes.
First of all, a person must have some background knowledge about that.
Yes.
Some knowledge about it.
Yes.
For example, I will not explain in detail. I will
Yes.
tell some basic points. First of all, we talk about medical terminologies.
Yes.
For example, if I sit in a library and start reading any medical book, book. So I reading. I know I can read, I can pronounce, but I can't understand, I can't comprehend what is written, what is the meaning of that word.
Yes.
For that written text, we must have some knowledge.
Yes.
Knowledge, I think. Another example, if we talk about law terminology, law terminology, they have different terminology terminology to understand to get the written text. I have a live example. I visited the court. There, a lawyer handed over me, passed me a piece of article that he told me that you are the English student, so try to understand and try to read and explain what is written here. So when I started reading that article, I couldn't understand a single word.
Yes.
A single word
Yes.
of that terminology, that text.
What was written there?
What was written in. So at the last, he smiled and explained me that we have different terminologies. It doesn't mean that you know English. So we have to learn that. You have to see the background first of all. So I think it is enough if you talk about business English.
Yes.
So if we don't know business English, so we cannot command
Yes.
properly. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.